All right, salute Black Goose TV family. I got some Gervonta Davis boxing update news for y'all. Obviously, we've been waiting, I want to say a long time, but at least for a good amount of time, for us to at least get a projected timeline or date when it comes to Rolly Romero versus Gervonta Davis for 2022. In case you guys are out of the loop, this fight was announced to happen this year. I want to say somewhere around that January area, if you guys don't know. So, yes, Gervonta's next opponent is Rolly Romero. That's already been out there. But as of now, we have been waiting for a projected date just to see where or when we think this fight will actually be happening in 2022. Well, as of today, we got that. The projected timeline is going to be late May or early June. So we're going to see this fight happen somewhere around that May, June time period. So we're getting very close to it happening. And we're probably obviously going to see the marketing start ramping up, and as well as the build up and the promotional side of the game ramp up for this fight. Now, I also want to put this out here too, not to toot my own horn, but I was also the person who told y'all, hey, this whole, narrative of Rolly Romero, having to be pulled out because these accusations and things like that, whether the accusations really happened or didn't happen, I wanted you guys to understand boxing is a business. This is all a ploy. It makes a lot more sense that the marketing that they had behind Rolly and Gervonta obviously didn't pan out the way they thought as they were drawing nearer to the fight. I personally think that the tickets weren't being sold the way they thought was going to be sold. I also think that the pay-per-view numbers that were going to be, or that were coming in to be projected for that fight, were a lot lower than they expected. Just the media and the hype around it, period, was a lot less than they really thought would happen for the Rolly Romero Gervonta Davis fight. So I think at the last minute they decided to pull him. Enter in Issa Cruz. Issa Cruz now comes in, makes it a hard, unexpected fight for Gervonta, something he didn't train for. So obviously Gervonta won't look as good in it. And so now what does this do, especially with the Floyd Mayweather hype saying he's the next big pay-per-view king, he's this guy, he's that guy, especially with Teofimo just losing, all these different narratives that happen in that particular division. I think it just made a lot more sense, money-wise, business-wise, to pull him, wait on the Rolly Romero fight in order to what? Build the Rolly Gervonta Davis fight more. I told you, I said after the Issa Cruz fight, they're going to announce Rolly versus Gervonta. And all these accusations were going to be like, what happened to him? And that's exactly what happened. So now we have more people invested. We have more people wondering if Gervonta is really as good as he is. And most likely they're going to hit the numbers that they were hoping to hit previously. So with that being said, the narrative behind this fight is that this is going to be Gervonta's claim to fame. What do I mean by that? Basically, this is going to be the fight where everyone in the boxing community is going to be in agreement and say, yes, he is the next big pay-per-view star. He is the money guy. He's going to be the money guy after Canelo. He's going to be the one that we all watch, we all want to see fight, etc., etc. So I want to ask you guys, Black Goose family, do you agree with this narrative? Do you think Rolly Romero versus Gervonta Davis is going to be the pay-per-view that just projects Gervonta Davis into this pay-per-view stardom fantasy world where he is the top guy now, or at least going to be the next top guy in the next 2 years? What is your guys' opinion on this? Or do you actually believe deep down no one cares about this fight that much, and Rolly Romero is definitely not the dude for us to all of a sudden sit back and say, Gervonta, you're here, we're here, come, yes, the king is here. Let me know your opinion. Drop it in the comments below. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the family. I'm up out of here, man. You already know what